So I want to talk about this before I go to bed. Today turned out to be a off day. Um, I did a new painting today. Um, yeah, the painting came out cute. Um, I might show it by the end of the video. But I wanted to like share my thoughts on this whole Whoopi Goldberg defending the Hollywood elites. Now, normally I have negative stuff to say about elite people. And I think that was just kind of like trauma. That's where I was. People don't stay in the same place. We grow. We grow past where we were. We learn from those spaces that we were in. But yeah, so I was in this space where I was just like really, really just over, people. I just, kind of painted everybody with the same paintbrush. All y'all bougie, all of y'all stuck up, all y'all think y'all better than us. But you realize that, or you're reminded, because we used to hear, when we was little, don't let money change you, almighty dollar. People don't let money. Then then in Players Club they said, make the money, don't let the money make you. So we always knew when we was young that money created problems, because even Jay-Z said, I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one, because money creates responsibility, so money creates problems. But we'll lie and tell ourselves, money is this and money is that. But money also will create some damn problems. So with that being said, I think I can be more compassionate for wealthy people, because I think wealthy people are actually sometimes on a tighter leash than people who don't have money. People who don't have money don't know how to get money. There's a difference. Like when you broke in your mind, like you can be a person that does not have a lot of money financially, but if you're not broke in your mind, like if you're not broke in your spirit, you'll still carry yourself like you got money. So some people are broke in their mind, like some people are mentally broke, some people are mentally impoverished. And that even if you got money, you'll be miserable because you broke in your mind. Like some people, it just don't click for them that they are the money, that they are the wealth, that they are the resource. That you are the resource, that you are like you give money its power. Anyway, I'm about to start preaching. But Whoopi Goldberg got offended because they were saying that the reason why Will Smith didn't get penalized was because Will Smith is an elite, and he got, and they're always preaching to society about following the rules, and they didn't follow the rules. Like Will was treated like he was above the law. And that's not how I saw that. That's not how I interpreted him not being arrested. That's not how I interpreted that. How I interpreted him not having to go to jail was, this his hood, this his community, these his people. It's just like when you in the hood, certain graces is extended. If people have some beef in the hood and they kill each other, or they fighting and they mess over each other, ain't nobody finna call the police, ain't nobody finna rat, because they all, they know each other. This is what stays in our neighborhood is in our neighborhood. They were modeling policing themselves. We've been having a huge conversation around defunding the police and all that type of stuff. Like all of that is representation of a community being able to police themselves. And Will was in the presence of his peers. His peers are A-list people. His peers are wealthy people. That's where he's worked to position himself. Like Will Smith didn't just wake up one morning and say, "I'm gonna be Will Smith." He dedicated his life to working towards sitting in a space like that, and so it made sense that he got grace. And I don't think it had to do with him being worth $350 million as much as it had to do with him working to be worth $350 million. Like, I don't think it was just because, I think it was because of the work that he did to get to the space that he was in. Like they said that if a poor person would have did that to Chris Rock, they would have went to jail. A poor person wouldn't have been in a position to walk on that stage and be trusted to get that close to Chris Rock. Because a poor person hasn't done the type of networking and the type of community building to be able to be in that space, to be able to have that type of access. And that just is what it is. That's the nature of the beast. So I don't look at them showing favor to Will as a slap in the face to poor people. I just see now, looking with my third eye, the elites, that's their hood. You know, that's their hood. And see, for me, I got a problem with poor people who think you owe them something. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem on both sides of the fence. I got a problem with wealthy people who look down their nose at me because I ain't got what they got, and you think that you better than me just because you got a few extra dollars in your pocket, just because you was a little bit more comfortable tap dancing up on the plantation and you was able to mask your trauma a little better than mine, and you was able to hold out and run that track a little bit longer without, you know, burning out or without melting out. So you think you better than me because you was able to tap dance. So my issue with the elites is that, and my issues with poor people is that, are really, really poor people, not all of them, is that they feel like you owe them something because you got a little bit more than what they got. So on both sides, I look at both of them and I'm like, it's the pluses and minuses. It's pluses and minuses for both communities, because I do ask for support from people, but I don't ask for support for people for nothing. Like I have talent, I have gifts. If you invest in them, then we could create something. We could vision something together. A lot of people wanted to tokenize my gifts and use them for massa, to build up massa plantation. You call yourself giving me a job and just have me around here sending emails and toting boxes and passing out condoms and shit. No, I have way more talents than that. I don't need to be your worker bee. Like, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna say that people haven't been willing to give me a job, but I don't need you to give me a job doing something that does not allow me to exercise my gifts. And that's what a lot of people in the community will do. They'll put you to work doing some stuff that don't have nothing to do with your talent. And then you're supposed to be just so happy because they gave you a job doing something that has nothing to do with your gifts. I don't try to take advantage of people. I just don't be around here begging people, telling people to give me money without a cause. And that's how some people is. Like if you're gonna ask me for help or you're gonna ask me for support, can I at least see where this is going? What's the vision? What you working towards? What are you trying to accomplish? Don't just tell me you want some food and you hungry, and then 7 days a week you out here begging for food. And then I really come to find out you was getting money to buy some crack for you, you know. And I'm not knocking it because I done, you know, quite a few different drugs in my life, so I'm not gonna judge you. But sweetheart, you know, I had to give up doing drugs so that I can have a little extra coin. Why I'm gonna give up smoking and getting high and doing all that type of stuff so I can help you get high. So wait a minute, I stopped getting high, save my money so I can help you get high. Mm. So I try not to judge. Yeah, so I try not to judge on both sides because like I said, with poor people it's like this, you know, some of them be to this light of, you owe me, you gotta give me, you've been blessed, you doing good, you should be trying to help somebody else, you should be trying to pull somebody up. I'm not just trying to help you, like I'm willing to invest in you, like I'm willing, just like I want to be invested in. Yeah, I'm willing to invest in a vision if I see you got something popping. If you looked out for me, then I'm more than willing to look out for you. If you need me to help you, then hey, I'm gonna try to be there for you like you've been there for me. But as far as you just, stomping around just asking me, on GP just because I got it, you feel like you're entitled to it because I got a little bit more. Hmm. And then, like I said, with wealthy people looking down their nose at you, when they do something for you, like they doing you a favor because they done gave you something monetary. But a lot of times they can't physically show up for you. And they think because they threw a few dollars your way, they done somehow giving you a miraculous favor. So it's shade on both sides for me. It's shade on both sides. I get the shade from, the poor people, some of them, and I get the shade from the wealthy people, some of them. So, I understood what Whoopi said about the elitists. That's just the community that they built. They being featured right now because they followed the script. They didn't break the script. They did what they had to do. They sucked it up. We could call it tap dancing. We could call it step and fetch it. We could call it Uncle Tom. We can call it whatever we want to call it. But they did it, and they living and eating good. We can call it whatever we want to call it. We can say, oh, they was coons, or they was sellouts, or they was this, or they was that. We can say what we can call it whatever we want to call it, but we ain't gonna call it broke. That's what we ain't gonna call it. It is what it is at this point in time. You could demoralize it, put it down, condemn it, but what you ain't gonna do is call it broke. What you ain't gonna call it is resourceless. What you ain't gonna call it is needing something from you besides your energy, and don't need some of your energy. So you ain't gonna call it too many negative things. So I get it with Whoopi, and what Whoopi said about the Holocaust, whether it was wrong or right is subjective because that's her opinion. And she's entitled to her opinion, whether she's wrong or right. So, I think Whoopi Goldberg is not gonna be, of course, as in touch as a lot of people. And a lot of people who think they so in touch, they not in touch either. Like people be quick to say she's not in touch with the people no more, and to say certain elitist people is not in touch with the people anymore. A lot of y'all are not in touch with the people. What do you know about harm reduction? What do you know about creating safe spaces for the people who are the most marginalized and the most mistreated in our country? And it is not Black people, it is homeless people. It's people who are without housing. It is people who have drug addiction. We say Black people, we always put Black people at the bottom of the totem pole, but it's a certain kind of Black people. Like Black people get like this trope of being just the worst treated. But sweetheart, some people get messed over in America and they don't even make the news. You got to be of a certain caliber. Let me tell you something. The first woman who refused to get up on the bus was not Rosa Parks. It was a dark-skinned woman. But they picked Rosa Parks because Rosa Parks had a crossover look. You know how many people get messed over and mistreated and harmed and hurt behind the scenes and never get the cover or the exposure because aesthetically they don't have that look that's going to bring crossover attention? So, sweetheart, imagine being black and being homeless. Imagine being black and being a sex worker who is homeless and an addict. Y'all don't talk about stuff like that, but y'all have the audacity to try to come for elitists. And you step over homeless people who dealing with addiction and who are doing survival sex work just to survive, honey. You ignore these people every day and act like these people don't exist, but you have the audacity to say that Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey is out of touch. You just is out of touch. You're in no position. Ain't that the pot calling the tea kettle black? So we all, we all have work that we need to do. So, like I said, I see things from both sides of the fence. Lelem, lele. Lelem, lele. But yeah, let me show you this painting. Don't be looking at how long my titties is without my bra on. Stop it. Okay, let me see. I gotta show y'all this picture. Then I'm gonna light this candle. Oh. That's gonna have to be good enough right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, I can't tell you. It is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So when you look at it, I want you to tell me what you think it means. I want you to tell me what it means to you. I want people to write in the comment section what it means to you. I'm going to do a little bit more to it. It's something that it means to me. And I want to hang it out here somewhere. I think I'm probably going to hang it over there. But yeah, I got to find a way I want to mount it. But I love the colors. I love the colors. And it means something. And I want to know what it means to you. Like when you look at it, what do you think about? What comes to your mind? I want to hear your comments in the comment section. What do you see when you look at this image? What do you see? Yeah. But the name of it is infinite sound vibration. Infinite sound. It's infinite sound, healing vibration. Infinite sound, healing vibrations. Infinite sound, 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 sound and healing vibrations. I just love the way it looks. I like to look at my art and it just do something to my spirit, like to wake up and to see it. So I gotta find a space. I gotta probably hang it tonight so I can wake up and see it tomorrow. Anyway, let me light the candle. Okay, so we light this candle to acknowledge past, present, and future. We learn from the past to be more present today, to prepare for tomorrow. Amen. A woman, Laylim Layla. Oh, I'm very excited. We're getting ready to drop a song. It is going to be called Christopher Columbus Trick. And bars on top of bars in the song. Lucy was in the track with me. Another song getting ready to come out, but that song is coming out closer to May. But we're gonna try to get Christopher Columbus out as soon as possible. Christopher Columbus trick. Y'all about to live for that one. Yes! Yes! Anyway, I love y'all. Good night. Down bananda la se kuki spin an eternity in Gani Yanko Kolukolo, which means I am a child of God goddess. And if I am, you know you are.